To this story. I'm joined by lawyer Christian Love for more on this. Mr. Love, thanks for joining us on the news at 10. Does the DSS in reality have a strong legal basis here to ask the Court of Appeal to replace life imprisonment with the death penalty?
Good evening. Thank you. I mean, you've done an excellent job trying to articulate what the law and practice of death penalty, or what we call capital punishment, is in Nigeria. I think Section 30 of the 1999 Constitution prescribe the offenses, which includes armed robbery, treason, and of course the Terrorism Act of 2022 already guarantees that both Section 16 and Section 24 and 26, 24 that you quoted, and also Section 26 has established that what is required in circumstances like this, especially because the accused have confessed to being part and parcel of a proscribed terrorist organization. They have carried firearms and they have committed murder, and so there is no other punishment that should be meted out to them other than capital punishment. But just like you have also mentioned when you were extracting the historical analysis of death penalty in Nigeria since 2016, when 4 people were sentenced to death and they were hanged from the military days. Of course, we know what happened during the first tenure of General Buhari, when there was retroactive punishment where people were even sentenced to death retroactively. But since the advent of democracy, it's more or less in practice an academic exercise, because the society and the human right community globally is championing the cause that everybody, regardless of their offenses, they have another shot at life. So the life imprisonment is now an option. But the purpose of ensuring the death penalty is issued is not just to only follow the law, is to ensure that everybody that is attempting or thinking should know that this will be their punishment. So the DSS are right. The DSS is right in pursuing, in appealing the life imprisonment to be converted to death penalty.
Mr. Christian Love, I was thinking if we put both of your names together, that you will be on the side of mercy and perhaps life imprisonment instead of capital punishment.
So mercy is two sides. Mercy and judgment,
yes,
are two sides of the
but
same coin.
Really, that was even on the light side. I was going to follow up by saying the convicts they pleaded guilty. Should that ordinarily reduce their sentence in any form?
No, the fact that you plead guilty to an offense does not invalidate the severity of the offense. What they even did was to conceal, because they were part and parcel of the planning. And when it was time for them to help the law enforcement in nipping and discovering other people that are part of the system, they refused. So the fact that you confess to an offense does not necessarily invalidate the severity of the offense. The law should take its course so that there is deterrent for every other person that is thinking. Because, how do you inspire confidence in the judiciary or in law enforcement when people can go on a killing spree and do what they like. I mean, we can't bring back the lives of those that are already dead, not just the Oyo killings, several killings taking place all across our land. So there must be punishment, there must be meted out. Of course, it doesn't necessarily heal the wounds of the families. It doesn't bring back those that are dead, which should be the focus of Nigeria. While DSS should pursue to a logical conclusion what they are doing, how do we restore the city, the widow? I'm proposing that we do what I call the Angels Family Fund, whereby Nigerians were not just agonizing over their deaths, but can contribute our home one naira, 1,000 naira, 10,000 naira to everybody that has lost their family through this wanting destruction and death by a particular set of people who are hell-bent in ensuring that the Section 2 of the Constitution that says the primary purpose of government shall be the welfare and security of the people. So if they want to take away the power of the state and usurping the authority of the state, some of them are even charging taxes, and some of them are carving out local government for themselves. So we cannot tolerate that as a nation. We have to go for the jugular. Does that mean of course they are going to appeal? They are going to appeal even the life sentence. That's what their lawyer will do. They are going to appeal to the court, not just to the Court of Appeal, but to the Supreme Court. But it must be stated clearly. What needs to be clear is you cannot go on rampage, killing people.
Absolutely. And it's also very thoughtful that you're saying that Nigeria should also pay attention to the families of the victims left behind. That's our time. Christian Love, legal practitioner. Thank you so much for your insights on this story.
Thank you.